The heartland of ancient Sumer pulsed with lifeblood, not of mythical beasts, but of two mighty rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. Flowing down from the highlands, they brought with them not only life-giving water, but also the rich silt that would make Sumer a cradle of civilization. This land, nestled in what we now call Iraq, was not naturally hospitable. It was a land of scorching sun and little rainfall, yet the rivers held the key. They offered the potential for abundant agriculture, a chance for humans to settle, cultivate and thrive. It was this potential, realized by the ingenuity and hard work of the Sumerians, that would transform the arid plains into a land of plenty. The fertile plains stretching between the rivers and down to the Persian Gulf became a stage for human ingenuity. Here, the Sumerians, using the river's bounty, developed sophisticated systems of irrigation and agriculture. They built cities, established trade, and crafted a complex society, all thanks to the fertile ground nurtured by the Tigris and the Euphrates. These rivers were more than just geographical features. They were the very foundation upon which Sumerian civilization was built. The Sumerians quickly learned that harnessing the power of the Tigris and Euphrates was crucial for their survival and prosperity. The rivers, though a blessing, were also unpredictable. Floods could be devastating and droughts threatened their crops. To overcome these challenges, the Sumerians developed ingenious irrigation systems. They dug canals, large and small, to channel water from the rivers to their fields. These canals, a marvel of early engineering, formed intricate networks carrying life-giving water to vast areas of land. To control the flow of water and prevent flooding, they constructed levees and dams. These structures, built with mud bricks and ingenuity, regulated the water level, ensuring a consistent supply to the crops and protecting their settlements from devastating floods. This mastery over water transformed the landscape and allowed for large-scale agriculture. The Sumerians' success in taming the rivers laid the foundation for their economic prosperity and the rise of their civilization. In the heart of Sumerian cities towered the ziggurats, grand temples dedicated to their patron deities. These temples were not just religious centers, they were economic powerhouses, controlling vast tracts of land. The land surrounding a city belonged to the city's god, and the temple, as the god's earthly representative, managed this land and its resources. Much of this land was leased to tenant farmers who worked the land and paid a portion of their harvest to the temple as a form of rent. This system, a blend of religious belief and economic pragmatism, ensured a steady supply of food for the cities and generated significant wealth for the temples. The temples in turn used this wealth to maintain the priesthood, fund public works and support artisans and craftsmen. The tenant farmers, though obligated to pay a portion of their produce, benefited from the temple's protection and the right to cultivate the land. This system, with the temple at its heart, formed the backbone of the Sumerian agricultural economy. With their mastery over irrigation, the Sumerians transformed their land into a breadbasket. Barley, a hardy and nutritious grain, was their staple crop. They cultivated vast fields of barley, which provided the basis for their bread, beer and porridge. Wheat, another important cereal crop, also flourished in the fertile soil. The Sumerians supplemented their diet with a variety of fruits and vegetables. Dates from the ubiquitous date palm trees provided a sweet treat and were a valuable trade commodity. Onions, lentils and cucumbers added flavor and nutrients to their meals. The plough, a revolutionary invention, played a crucial role in Sumerian agriculture. This simple but effective tool, pulled by oxen, allowed farmers to till the land more efficiently, increasing yields and productivity. The abundance and variety of crops, thanks to their advanced agricultural practices, ensured a stable food supply and fueled the growth of Sumerian civilization. Section 5. Beyond the fields, the wealth of livestock. While agriculture formed the bedrock of the Sumerian economy, animal husbandry played a crucial supporting role. Sheep and goats grazing on the marginal lands provided wool, milk and meat. Wool in particular became a key industry, woven into textiles for clothing and trade. Oxen, strong and sturdy, were essential for ploughing the fields and transporting goods. Donkeys, smaller and more agile, served as pack animals, carrying goods for trade along dusty roads. The Sumerians even mastered the art of beekeeping, harvesting honey for its sweetness and wax for various uses. This diversified approach to food production, combining agriculture with animal husbandry, ensured a more resilient and prosperous economy. Section 6. Urban industries, from metal to woven wonders. As Sumerian cities grew, fueled by agricultural surplus, so did the need for specialized labor and goods beyond food production. This led to the rise of urban industries, transforming Sumerian cities into bustling hubs of craftsmanship and trade. One of the most significant developments was the mastery of metallurgy. Sumerian metalworkers, highly skilled artisans, learned to extract copper and tin from ores. They alloyed these metals to create bronze, a stronger and more durable material than pure copper. Bronze became essential for tools, weapons, and decorative objects, further boosting Sumerian economic and military might. Textile production, another flourishing industry, relied on the wool from their flocks of sheep. Skilled weavers using looms transformed the wool into fine textiles, renowned for their quality and intricate patterns. These textiles were highly sought after in trade, further enriching Sumerian cities. Section 7. The marketplace, barter, trade, and the shekel's arrival. Trade was the lifeblood of Sumerian civilization, connecting its cities with each other and with distant lands. The fertile plains of Mesopotamia, though abundant in agricultural produce, lacked essential resources like timber, stone, and metals. This spurred a vibrant trade network, with Sumerian merchants traveling far and wide to secure these vital commodities. Initially, barter formed the basis of their trade. Farmers exchanged surplus grain for tools, pottery, or textiles. However, as trade expanded and became more complex, the limitations of barter became apparent. Finding suitable goods for exchange and determining their relative value proved cumbersome. To address these challenges, the Sumerians developed a revolutionary concept: money. They introduced the shekel, a specific weight of silver, as a standard unit of value. This innovation streamlined trade, making transactions smoother and facilitating economic growth. The shekel, one of the earliest forms of money, marked a significant step in the development of commerce and economic complexity. Section 8. The legacy of Sumer, economic powerhouse of the ancient world. From the fertile plains of Mesopotamia, nourished by the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, rose a civilization that laid the foundation for much of what we consider modern. The Sumerians, through their ingenuity and hard work, transformed their environment, developing sophisticated systems of irrigation and agriculture that allowed them to thrive in a challenging land. Their mastery over nature's bounty led to an abundance of food, which fueled population growth, urban development, and the specialization of labor. This agricultural surplus, combined with the rise of urban industries like metalworking and textile production, transformed Sumerian cities into economic powerhouses. Their invention of the shekel, one of the earliest forms of money, revolutionized trade, facilitating commerce and economic expansion. The legacy of the Sumerians, their economic innovations, and their entrepreneurial spirit laid the groundwork for the development of complex societies and the rise of civilization in the ancient world. Their story is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the enduring impact of a well-organized and prosperous economy.